Okay, so the the entire keyword research process basically consists of a few steps, and I'm just going to outline the basic. I'm going to give you an overview of the different steps that are involved, so you can understand why I'm doing each of these modules. Um, the the initial phase of research is basically a brainstorming phase where you use all the keyword tools you have at your disposal. These could be paid tools or these could be free tools, and these are indicated in yellow over here. And you use all these tools based on your budget um, to build out a database of keywords. It's more or less it's like a brainstorming phase. You're just going to collect as many keywords as you can that you think are related to the project or the research you're doing, and you just build them out. You don't organize anything at this moment. You're just collecting the keywords. You're punching in seed keywords. You're scraping keywords using different tools, and you're trying different combinations, and because each of the tools does different things, and some of the tools won't do what another tool does, and you essentially are using the power of all the tools that you have at your disposal in combination to build out this massive database of keywords, of related keywords that are potentials for your project. um, and then once you've done that, and you've collected you've collected as many tools as you can, you're gonna be sorting them out, and that's a really important step. You're basically going to be grouping these keywords based on the search intent. So like you may put all the buying keywords together in one group. You may put some local keywords in another group. Yeah, I'll get into this like in the actual demos. I've got this one video where I actually, you can look over my shoulder as I carry out this process, and you can really get into the thinking behind this. But you're basically going to sort the keywords based, there's the similar keywords together based on search intent, and that's a really important step, because then you're going to be able to bifurcate them into primary keywords for each group and secondary keywords. Generally, there would be just one primary keyword and then multiple secondary keywords, but I'll show you how I do that, this is also a very, very, very important step. Just like bifurcating them into different groups is very important, and when you're doing that, you don't need any other, you don't need any metrics that you may build at this phase. You can actually delete all the metrics, so your sorting goes a little faster and it's not clunky. I'll show that to you also, and once you have them segregated out into different groups, you can actually start adding all the metrics like monthly search volumes, keyword difficulty, based on the tool that you use. So, for example, the Ahrefs keyword difficulty would be different than, say, SEO Cockpit or some other tool. So you got to choose a tool which you think gives you the most accurate keyword difficulty. And they're more or less sort of the same in the market. But Ahrefs is really accurate, and SEO Cockpit is good, and then you have the PPC metric and the monthly search volume. Of course, these are like the same. They're not any sort of they're not calculated or analyzed metrics like keyword difficulty is. And PPC is important because that tells you what people are willing to what people are paying for that keyword, for the number one spot in AdWords for that specific keyword, which gives you some indication on how valuable that keyword is, and also probably some indication on how much competition that keyword has, and the keyword difficulty to some extent. So that is an important metric. And so the last phase would be to add the metrics in different columns. to the sorted keywords, the keywords that you sorted out in the different groups. So I'm going to go through these steps right now in different videos. Mind you, a couple of these videos were shot much earlier, back in 2016. So I think the AdWords, the keyword planner tool, which is Google's tool within AdWords, the interface is a little outdated. It's a little old, but the principle is the same. So if you watch that video and really listen to what I do and understand my steps, you can execute the same thing with the updated interface. There shouldn't be any problem. There's nothing that's really like groundbreakingly new or different, other than just the front end user interface. So so I hope I'm looking forward to having you watch the rest of this training, and I will see you in the next video.